welcome back to me playing Dark Souls 2! Praise the sun! Last time, we died for the first time. This time around, I'm gonna die several times because I'm scared of this area, and the area is not that hard, it's just that the boss of the area is hard, and I wanna kill him. On the way to the final boss of this area, there are two bosses here. Is that the same sound file that Silver Knights used in Dark Souls 1? That's just a coincidence, right, Lord Queen? Alright, Iron Keep. Those are the Alone Knights. We got their helmet, which is actually... Did we get their helmet? No, I suppose it was something else. Let me find it. Gloves? Was it leggings? It was leggings. Alone Knight leggings. Leggings worn by Alone Knights. I think it's Alone. I don't think it's Alone. It's double N. The bonds of the Alone Knights who served the old Iron King were mightier than the land's iron, but in the end, the knights were subsumed by the flames that brought the castle down. Does this mean that the material wasn't black iron, or rather charred iron before? It was something else? Ow. These dicks, these guys are complete dicks about it, and I probably can die in 3 hits if I'm not careful, and therefore, I should be careful. Probably exaggerated there with 2 life gems. We got the helm there. Oh god lord, the longsword is too slow for them. It's just too slow. And I fear the range isn't even that good enough for hitting them. So we'll have to deal with what they have, I suppose. There is an Alone Knight up here, guarding some treasure as well as a... No! Okay, yes. You win this time. No! You don't. You don't win! Our helm. Their drop rate is actually quite astonishing. We get a Fire Slugstone here, amongst other things, but we're gonna explore further, because first, there is Magarold. Hello.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
Alright. He's pretty straightforward, like his Magarold. Who else? We're gonna buy... No. We're gonna buy this and this. As well as... Oh snap. A fragrant branch of yore. Hello! Faces carved from the wood of aged trees. They speak when thrown upon the ground. The fine craftsmanship of these faces is evident even after much aging, but no one knows even the name of the artist. This face says, hello! Doesn't it look friendly? We're buying this. And also, very good! For now, that's gonna be fine. We could buy a couple of these, but I think I'm gonna buy 3 of these. He's the definite charcoal pine resins retailer, also the black firebomb seller. He does not sell infinite ones of these. Well, everything that has a count nearby it is not infinite essentially. Sell some sorceries, but interestingly enough, he has incense. Incense causes you to be able to pick a spell and use simpletons or skeptic spices, lowering their attribute requirement.
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do. Here, you should like these.
Covetous gold serpent ring +1. If you spend like 10,000 souls, he gives it to you. So, fragrant branch of yore, 2 talking nuts, and you're done.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. I roam about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages. There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy, and it slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I've been told. What a bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today? Hey, you know that old fella with the hulking blue sword?
We don't know him yet, no.
He talks really highly of it, I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
Yeah, you could say that.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake?
Can't say I have, no.
Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd comb it for goodies. I'm mainly a treasure.
Alright, thanks, Magarold.
Very well. No pressure.
Actually, if you purchase enough for their gift, and if you talk to them about the gift, or rather, if they give you the gift, that down there is where we're gonna fight our final boss, by the way. That's a big old bull. Aiel's idol. If you talk to them after you purchased enough for a trinket, or a gift, rather, and they give you the gift, then they will feel like you haven't purchased anything, and they'll use that line of dialogue. Like he says, no pressure. Then there is merchant hag lady Blancha, who uses lonely times these are. Did we get the covetous silver serpent ring +1? We did not. Alright, that's something that we'll have to do. Secret door over here, you'll have to trigger it with the action key. And over here there is some treasure. Might as well. And a crossbow aiming at a waltz. Surely that is no coincidence, is it? It always isn't. What did you expect them to friggin' put a coincidence? No. It's satisfying, but it doesn't kill him instantly, so... Oh well. Cannot really have everything. The guy won't actually aggro despite having gotten bolted out with a crossbow. So he's gonna be like, ah, it's probably just a coincidence. It's fine. But that means that we can actually attempt to do a plunging attack, but plunging attacks in this game are a no-go for me, apparently. And here is where trouble begins. Welcome to the first furnace area. Great bow archers. They do return. The unknown knight captains are pains in the butt. And as you can see, I'm not doing a shit for damage. Yes, they hit hard. So I'll have to wear him down, and hopefully I'll kill the boss of the area in my first try. Otherwise we'll have to kill him. We'll have to kill this guy a bunch of times. With spells, it's not an issue. Oh my god, he just went through the wall. That sometimes happens and scares the bejesus out of me every single time. With spells, this one alone knight captain is not an issue. You just use the binoculars and kill them easy. There is an alone knight there. There is another captain down there with a bow, and there is an alone knight there, and another captain up there. The other ones will not draw our aggro. I'm frightened. I'm terribly frightened of this area. There is where the boss is at, and we can summon Lucatil for the boss fight. But if I'm not careful, the boss can aggro on me, and he can kill me quite easily. You'll see why. Well, if you know the game, you know why already. Don't you dare. I guess one-handing a weapon, waiting for them to attack is better, because they have quite a long way to go before they are allowed to attack again. So maybe that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shield up, wait for him to attack. No, no, no. I don't do enough poise damage, I suppose, is the problem right now. I'm gonna archer that guy so that he comes over to my place. Maybe with a strong attack. I could try a combination of strong attack and normal attack. We'll try. With the maze this is ridiculously easy, but with the dexterity build I found also some difficulties. To the point that I would consider getting the stone ring. The stone ring is quite cheesy and cheap. Simply because the stone ring increases the poise damage of your weapon by 10, and that can be substantial at times. That can be seriously substantial at times. Enough so to cause some people to poise break with a simple weapon like a dagger. So it is actually a really, really good gain towards you, I suppose, would be the best way to put it. Do I have... Yes, I have one. Alright. I wanted to check just in case, because we're gonna need fire resistance for the boss. Oh, yes. Yes, we will. Can I sneak up this guy? No. But as long as he uses the bow, it's not really an issue to kill him. In this chest, I think we get a life ring +1, which increases the health by, I believe, 10% or something like that. I think it's 5, 10, and 15%, the life rings. And now the tricky part. The tricky part is not really walking, it's fighting that old guy over there. There's another archer captain, and let me tell you, I don't like these guys at all. Especially when they go... I tried to dodge there. No! Oh my god! I told you I don't like that guy. I don't like him. Oh. Okay. Okay, I just had a heart attack there. One moment. I need to breathe. This is completely safe to do it this way, by the way. If you're wondering. Do it like this, and the furnace up here will turn off, actually. Well, you can already see that there is actually some loot down there, so that's fantastic. That summon sign was indeed look at hills. I could do a jump and skip this area, but I'm gonna get this treasure. You can skip the boss of this area. This one boss that we're gonna fight now, you can absolutely skip it. It's 100% optional. You do not need to fight him, but killing him not only gives you a good reward, but also unlocks a bonfire, which will make our life through this place 20 times easier. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna summon Lucy, and she will have to tank this fight. She will be our tank for this fight, and the healing wares on my quick bar do not give me confidence that I have enough, so let's use this. Right. Don't fall off, Lucy. She sometimes can fall off and then it's trouble times for me. Alright, and I want this ring on because we don't want to lose those souls. Let's go, Lucy, you and me. Please don't fuck up. Smelter Demon! I'm terrified by this anus monster. To the point that on the first stage, I don't even try and roll. I suppose I did there, but I do a decent amount of damage. So what is his trick? Well, you don't see it yet, but he has a few tricks up his sleeve. That is his first trick. When he does that, he creates a flame aura around him, which causes damage once he's close by to you. He's not jumping, alright. Aim on Lucy. Oh, he's jumping now. He's gonna explode, yeah. Decent time to do some damage. And that is his nasty trick. He commits ritual seppuku, or whatever you call it, and lights his sword aflame. He's gonna aim for me. Alright, I fought him enough without a shield to know how to dodge, more or less, so that's the good news. The bad news is my agility is nowhere as close as it is when I fight him without shield, so there is that. I can resist a couple of attacks if he hits me. Okay, he's jumping. Is he gonna blow? Yes, he is. Jump in. He's very resistant to physical too, so there is that. I tried to roll there, but it was a bit late. No! No! You're a bad. Don't aim for me. Aim for Lucy, who is doing a fine job at tanking this champ. That move can actually get you stuck in walls. So do be careful. Ow. He's probably gonna blow now. Yes, he is. Keep your health up. At all times, if at all possible. Ow. Ow. What's up? Yeah, go for Lucy. To be honest, I don't mind if... Oh! He does a lot of damage, guys. He does a fuck ton of damage. He's gonna blow? He is not. As long as I don't do a stupid, I think Lucy should do her own job there. There we go! Praise the sun, Lucy! Woo! We beat him! We beat him! Thanks, Lucy. You are the friggin' best. I can't believe we actually managed to beat him. This guy is a living nightmare. Or an undead nightmare. Holy fuck! Easily, as I said, the hardest boss in the game if you decide to solo him. With Lucy, it becomes very much easier. Keeping in mind that Lucatiel was actually buffed to no end recently before the release of the PC version. Before that patch on the console, she got wrecked. She couldn't last 15 seconds if you didn't tank him or dodge him. Seriously, it was insanity to keep her alive then. Alright, we're gonna rest at this bonfire and we're going to set up a bit differently. We're gonna remove this ring and we are going to remove this too, because that's just dead weight really. And what else do we want to do now? Read the soul. That's what I was trying to get at. Smelter Demon soul. Soul of the Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that sunk into a pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken by a mass of iron that had been given a soul. Was this metal Goliath there from the beginning, or was it a product of the king's conceit? Use the special soul to Smelter Demon to acquire a number of souls, blah 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 blah. Also, we got a porcine shield. Or porcine shield? I don't know. I think it's a porcine. Porcine? Because... Porcine might be. Porcine. Strangely porcine shield. The pig head looks eerily authentic, but is a pork... God damn it! It's a pork imitation. There we go. I had to put a word in there to pronounce that thing. An imitation. Jesus. Though the shield's defensive capacity is ordinary, it may spook an unsuspecting foe. Yeah, fear my pig! Swear to God if that is a reference to Amnesia 2, the second one. Or Amnesia Machine for Pigs. God if I know. And never return here. Smoke. Hello there, Pursuer. Fancy meeting you here. He is a bit stronger than the first fight, but unlike in his boss fight, he will not cast spells, I believe. So there is that. But yeah, he is much more resistant, so this fight might take a while. And if I get impatient, I might even die here, because it's not difficult by any stretch, but I've been known to be a stupid idiot several times of my life. Also, the arena is slightly smaller, so there is also that. Pretty greedy there. I should definitely not do free hit combos, but as I said, I ran out of patience for this fight. Let's just put it this way. And the fact that the game is a bit laggy doesn't help a lot. Pro dodges! There is a rare thrust attack combo that I've almost never seen him do. You might be thinking, but hey, if you don't even get hit by the shield, with the shield on, well, there is an exception to the rule, I suppose. If you don't even get hit, why do you even not two-hand a weapon? Because I'm not confident, let's just put it that way. I mean, I could go two-handed every now and then, but does that really increase my damage that much? I did 300 damage instead of 250. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather not risk it and just go slowly and easily. I swear to God I thought that he would hit me there, but I was wrong. I was wrong about that. Oh my God, that was close. The invincibility frames, I must say that I've recently gotten a bit used to them, simply because I did my no-shield run, or rather a dual thrust weapon run with that dexterity lady, and I must say that it's not as hard to dodge as it seems. I think the first game gets a bit harder to dodge, mainly because it runs not as smooth, and that might be the reasoning behind it. But this guy is dead again. This time around we get the Ring of Blades +1, which is actually a huge upgrade towards us. I mean, this is our damage list, I believe. No. Is this the damage? No, this is not the damage. Where do I find damage? Ah, here. See that one increases the damage by 20. This one by 35. So it's actually a really good upgrade. You can get also a +2 on New Game Plus. I've not been able to get him. Simply because the reason behind that is simply because that the thing that you must do is a bit tough for me. I haven't figured it out quite yet. Huh! Swear to God, the easiest way to kill these guys is by manly dodging them. They don't have a lot of health, so just go ham on them. We got a captain helmet. That's nice. The Alone Knight armor is one of the best in the game, by the way. Upgraded might be one of the better ones in the game. Does this guy even mind? Yes, he does. Be very wary of those two guys. They can explode. I went down here just for this loot. Just for the old loots. Also, you should really check on the frap setting. I don't know why it freezes here and there. I swear to God, it is not my computer being too bad. I think, I've been able to record games pretty smoothly with this computer. And yes, those are the old turtle mans from the Forest of Fallen Giants, only that these ones do not wear the old ironclad armor, they wear the ironclad armor. They come from the Iron Keep. This might be a bit extreme, but I hit them both because that is one way to because one of them will come to you, whereas one will actually attempt and destroy the bridge there, and then makes it a bit more restrictive to fight. You see that he actually managed to hit it once. I think he needs 4 hits to down it. So through here, the move I do is go here. That guy sometimes will move, sometimes it won't. He's an archer. He's not a captain though. Bye. See you later. Alright, I'm gonna show something here. We're not gonna do it quite yet. There is a Ferris contraption here which leads to a bonfire, which is more of a trap than a bonfire. It leads to a... well, we'll talk about it later. For now, there is a crystal laser here. I'm not even gonna attempt to kill him because I know that I won't be able to. Be careful of the pressure plates because they unleash deadly lava on the floor, or rather molten iron. That was greedy of me. Oh, I didn't even kill him actually there. Alright. Unleashes molten iron here, and that can kill you quite easily. There are several of these mini puzzles here. The way to survive this one, you have to have flesh sweat. You have to use an orange burr thingy to increase fire resistance. You have to wear an armor with decent fire resistance. You have to dip yourself in water. Am I missing something? I might be missing something, but after all of that, the water is up there, by the way. There's a bunch of vases up there. Then you'd have to drop down here, walk all the way up there, not even open the chest, drink an Estus flask, open the chest, drink another Estus flask, take it from the chest, go back. And all of this while your rings are getting risked to be broken. Yes, that is also a thing. I swear to God, I don't know how to dodge that. Other than jumping, which I don't want to do because it's a bit risky. I swear to God, I have no clue how to do that. Alright. Fire is not as innocent as it looks, by the way. See you later! That was risky because he was shooting with a bow, so I'd have to wait for them to shoot with the bow first, and then, only then, press the pressure plate. Later, Tater! It's not the most advisable way to do this, but it works out. Up here. These are the vases of water, by the way. You can dip yourself, you're gonna be fine. Be wary of monster. Well! Well! If you cannot kill them in time, rather do not attack, because when they open up, it's a instant grab attack, so stay away from them. You get a lightning wing spear as well as the dark armor. Follow up to the dark gauntlets that we got earlier. Armor of a knight subsumed by dark. No one knows the true identity of this man. Foreign land. Foreign land! I don't know. From seems to want to play with us and where this game is set, but swear to God, I feel like Lauron and Drangleic are one and the same. But it could be any other country from the first game, just renamed. We cannot really tell for 100% sure. It's never sure. Like, I know people will bash at me if I say any of the two is true, but I'll just put it that way. There is no given hint, or rather, hints are given plenty, but there is no given 100% clue that tells you, that yells at you that this is Lauron. As a way to deal with that guy. They can drop large Titanite shards, by the way. By the way, also, there is a ladder up there that leads to an area where you can do some jumping mechanics to get a gold serpent ring, covetous gold serpent ring, plus nothing. But since you get it from Magarold, there is no reason to. Ambush ahead. Wary of that. There we go. And this is fuck corridor, essentially. It's filled up with turtle men who will want to kill you horribly. So what you do is take it easy, kill them one at a time. They won't do the swing attack. I suppose they're programmed that if they don't have enough space for it, they will just never do it. There we go, taken care of. Large Titanite shard, awesome. Cannot say no to that. I cannot. That's a guillotine, yes. Oh! Nope, you're not. In fact, come here quickly, please. Right over here, please. Yes, be a good man. Stay there! It's a bit of a shame that they don't drop their armor. For the simple reason of their lore. But I would have to get also the old ones. The one from the Forest of Fallen Giants. I would like to get also that equipment for some lore. Make sure to time that right. Don't hug the walls. Please don't hug the walls. And take this ladder up. There is a ladder here. Take the ladder up. It's important. It is the most important ladder in your life, guys. It is, by far. Also, New Game Plus and beyond, there is a Red Phantom here waiting for you, trying to bash you with hammers. Careful. Be very careful with that guy. Bonfire lit. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire, there is no reason not to. We're not going to go back there anytime soon. And this lever thingy, switch. You recognize this place? Those look like freaking eyes. Well, if you look down there, that is where Magarold is. We went all the way through there, that is the first area we went through. This is the Iron Hearth chamber, I believe, where you fight Smelter. That is the second chamber, and you go all the way here. This is the giant pool that we saw earlier. Meaning that, according to all definitions, we might be close to the next boss. Yes, we are close to the next boss, and it is... By the way, yes, this is New Game Plus. These are all New Game Plus bloodstains, unless it's some unlucky foe fell off. This is all New Game Plus. Yeah, this is all New Game Plus, guys. It is possibly the hardest Red Phantom in the game. Simply because of its dickiness. If you don't do enough poison damage, he can smash you. Essentially, it's an ironclad without helmet and pants. So essentially, it's Northern Lion, and uses this club, but uses it way faster. So you have a hard time dodging. Let's just put it that way. Right. And that's the last enemy for the boss. By the way, did I pick up the... No. Let's pick this up. Lightning short bow, +1. Is infused with lightning. Simply put. Alright. So this is the final boss of it. This is the end area boss. Like, after this boss there is nothing else to be done. There's summon signs. I don't really give a care about that. We're gonna drop dead weight. That is all dead weight to me. And I'm thinking I'm gonna two-hand a single sword. I don't think it's useful to be doing that. And we're gonna put also this ring on. And let's use one of these. Buffing my weapon would not be necessary, but for the sake and purpose of it, we're gonna do it. Just because, why not? Ye old Iron King of old, is essentially ceaseless discharge if you don't cheese him. Essentially put. You just have to dodge. That's all you have to do. Dodge, wait for a weakness. Oh, he's gonna scream. Be careful, there is a pool of lava. That's the tricksy doodle do. When he does that, run behind here. He's likely to do a fire attack afterwards. Run here. You're fine. Swing. Never lock on to him. I suppose locking on is a bad thing on this boss. Simply because then you don't have a perfect timing for the rolls and dodges. So, yeah, you see the weapon buff didn't last long. And that is exactly why. That is exactly why I usually don't buff my weapon. I can still die, by the way. I didn't use a shield specifically for the reason because this boss can one-shot you if your health is low, but... crap. I didn't expect that, but it's good that I moved away, actually. Oh. Yeah, he hit me there. He cannot really one-shot you, but he can do a bunch of damage, so do be careful of that. He's gonna do that. I missed. When you see the hand approach, just roll. You can dodge that swing from that side. This might be it. Yeah! Also, let me try to do something clever. Just the gloves. That increases my soul gain. I could literally just wear them. I mean, they're lighter, they do not offer as good resistances, but I will just wear them. They look good. Alright! Perfect, we got the Iron King Soul, Old Iron King Soul. Here it is. Great soul embrace, by the way. Soul of the Old Iron King, who succumbed to the flames that swallowed his castle. The Iron King's flesh was charred, and his soul possessed by the things that lurked below. Use the special soul of the Old King to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth. On New Game Plus, he drops not only this soul, he drops another soul. He drops the soul of what was called Old Lord's, Old King's soul, I believe, or something like that. That one is the soul of Gwyn. The Old Iron King, well, we'll try now. This is a primal bonfire. We light it, we kindle it again. And this one takes you directly to Majula. It doesn't count as a bonfire rest, so it's essentially made for those that want to try a non-bonfire challenge, I suppose. It's a good way to return to Majula, simply put. Alright, so let me try to talk to Kitty Cat. First we're gonna talk to Emerald Herald, where I have to upgrade my Estus Flask. I got to burn a Sublime Bone Dust that we got from the chest there. I have to level up a bunch because I have a bunch of souls right now, because I didn't ever leave ever since Earthen Peak. Hello.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
Yeah, better say that. This guy is two-handing Drangleic swords, I believe. Are those Drangleic swords? I think those are Drangleic swords. Level up. Definitely level up, guys. Definitely with that kind of souls that we've got now. We want to level up a bunch. We're going to level up our vitality to 16. Our strength and dexterity to 24. Sure, why not? Our adaptability can go up to 18, and then let's put 2 points into vigor. Yeah, that seems about right. I level up almost 20 times here after my souls. Feels good, man. Feels very good. Thanks, lady. Very kind of you. Let's put back our shield and stuff like that, because God knows we might be having a use for that. Also my bow. Lightning bow, yes, does do lightning damage, but it does reduced physical damage, so there is that. So if you're not having... also notice that it grants some protection against lightning, despite the fact that you cannot really block with it. I never understood that. Let's just put it this way. This one bow scales A with dexterity, and we have 24 dexterity. That bow scales with faith, and we have 6 faith. That's all that I have to say. That's all I have to say about that. Let's talk to Kitty Cat. By the way, Gilligan is now officially here, and he's gonna set up a ladder. He's a ladder smith, and you know what Soldan said? To go down that gaping hole, you need a ladder!
Oh. Who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
Alright, let's talk.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those 4 who have grown, they must have sprouted.
I think we already discussed that.
Yes, for you have a most...
I think, yeah, we already discussed all that, but does she have anything?
Have you made friends with the man?
Yeah.
The only... Come, you get it might...
She was just repeating himself.
Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it, if you wish to face great... Although, you'd just as well not. This place is all... Everything will crumble, isn't it? Or this place is... We receive...
She doesn't seem to say anything.
They must... For heaven, imagine... Yes, you...
I think she might...
Well, that's...
I think she might say something about the old ones once you kill all of them, or 2 of them, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Either way, before we go on, we're gonna travel back to Ironhearth Hall, where we fought the Pursuer, because there is some important looting that needs to be done. Very, 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 very important looting that needs to be done. So we'll have to go back here. Oh yes, yes we will. Also, what's my agility right now? 94 is not bad at all. It's actually really good. I swear to God, it's still the easiest way to handle these guys. We didn't go down there. No, no, we did not. That's where the first archer is at, by the way. And this chest, for those interested, contains the Zweihander. And the first time I arrived here on the console version, the message in front of the chest said, "Visions of Giant." I got that. I really got that. Second more important part is jumping down there. Alright, that was successful. Dull Ember. That is the most important thing in your first playthrough, bar none. You will give that to Macduff, the merchant in the Bastille. And once you do, he will be your smith of choice forever. Forever after, happily. Happily ever after. Well, not true, because the one in Majula is still better. I'll try to take that, but I might as well just die. Oh, yeah, yep, yep. Oh, Ring of Life Protection broke. Perfect! That treasure there is not worth your trouble. I just wanted to try, but most of the times I will end up dying, so there is that. As I said, that treasure is absolutely not worth the trouble of trying. I don't remember what it is though. Maybe like a divine blessing and a soul or something like that. Not even a divine blessing. I think a divine blessing would be too much for it. I don't think it's a divine blessing. Alright, let's go back to Macduff, shall we? Let's talk to him.
Flame, Flame, I smell flame upon you. I'm Macduff the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
No! No! Okay.
What a marvelous ember. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
Alright. Bastard Sword, Uchi-Katana, Great Axe, Winged Spear, Scythe, Longbow. This one I might buy. Light Crossbow, Royal Kite Shield. We're buying this straight ahead. Wooden Arrows, Infinite Iron Arrows. Iron Great Arrows, Infinite again. Wood Bolts and Heavy Bolts, Infinite. 1 Repair Powder and Infinite Large Titanite Shards. That's the most important one. Infinite Large Titanite Shards is really, really important. We're not gonna buy them though. I don't think so. Nah, I mean, I would like to upgrade my offhand weapon, but at the same time, it's not that useful to do.
Flame. Dear Flame.
You can see quite clearly that he's the polar opposite of Andre. Andre will be like, please, please, I implore you, give me the flame. This guy is like, give it to me, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you if not. I'm gonna kill you! Let's return to Majula just for the second purpose of it, even if we're actually going to return to the Bastille to finish it off. Next episode, which I'm gonna... I forewarn you, next episode will be in a flying mode, simply because we'll have to go through an area which is heavily PvP based, and I want to just kill the boss there. This is not a PvP character by any stretch. I'm not doing a PvP build. Even though I could try, but there's no real reason to... Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I forgot about upgrading the Estus.
Is that a shard? Here. To see. However...
Upgrade the Estus, girl! Upgrade it real good. 7 uses now, girl. Oh yeah. And of course, we need to burn the Sublime Bone Dust to make it a +2 Estus Flask. As I said, 12 Estus Flask +5 is maximum. You cannot get above that. Not even in New Game +7 or something. No, it's 12 +5. So we're well over half the point of no return. This shield is not that good. Royal Kite is light, offers great resistances, requires less strength. That's the way to go, guys. It's just the way to go. So once you get the Dull Ember to Macduff, get that one. What's interesting enough, there is a knight there. And like that. We haven't seen a single horse in this game yet. But there might be. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, guys. And I'm gonna go praise the sun. We're gonna praise the sun in the name of Solaire, our brother from the first game. And until next time, be well. Praise the sun! Bye!